Welcome to FOH, and this week we're doing the Robaina Maestros from 2007, regional release from Spain. And Kenny, you often say, there's the reason why we're reviewing these because you've got shitloads of them and you can move them. Yes, this week we are.
Well, I noticed
I got a whole shipment of them in, and we tried a couple the other day, and they're magnificent. So I thought, well, why not? But you know, if they're good, they're good. If not good, well, they come stuck with them. So let's just go from there, really.
It's interesting when I looked, you know how they number the boxes for the regional releases, and they also put it out of how many. That's 20,000. So
yeah, 10 to a box.
I suppose so, but it's still a lot of you know, for supposedly.
So 10,000. Well, you got to think. No, that's about right because it's only 10. It's only 10 to a box.
Well,
so what's your draw like?
Good Cuban draw. Quite nice. Got that rich tobacco.
Yep, nice fun. Cedary sort of smell, like a bit of spice, bit of cedar.
Yeah.
Quite.
The wrapper's nondescript, to be honest. I mean, it's a good solid wrapper. It looks like a Vega Robaina type wrapper too, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got that. It's Colorado, straight Colorado. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, well constructed.
Do you like the size?
I'll tell you in about half an hour.
I don't mind the size. Thanks.
Feels good.
Yeah, feels good in the hand. Smithy, can I start with you? We're just doing the opening segments of it.
Oh, look, it's gorgeous. Rob started his cigar just before I got around to getting the lighter, and you just said, "Oh wow, it's great," and you were straight into it. And I thought, "Oh, whatever." But honestly, the first and second draw, it's straight into stride. It's medium bodied. I'm finding a richness, a chocolate, and even a touch of licorice aniseed.
Well, I agree with you. We jump in quickly and start reviewing because it's kicked off so well, and if it, just in case it goes down the toilet. But it seriously, this is just
because there's only one way you can go from here, really. It's
pretty much.
Either stay great,
it did not
or
miss
go
a beat.
downhill.
Did not miss a beat. First puff and wacko. This is just. It's rich. It's got all sorts of flavours and a bit of that sort of cedary, bit of chocolate. I'm not so sure about the aniseed, but
yeah.
I took a punt on these because I pulled one out not long ago and tried it, and it was like this, but all the way through.
Yeah, there's a few boxes less now.
Yeah, it was like this and all the way through. So I've made a few inquiries and got the rest of the box I could possibly get my hands on in, and I wanted to review it today. And I'm not going to say too much about the cigar because I want you guys to really go through it. But to me, it's the depth of the smoke and the richness of it, which
there's a lot there.
Just captivates. It's not something you get every day.
Vernon's looking pretty immaculate so far.
Cigars, you know, it's not something you get.
But there's no elbows or knees, and it's all just beautifully balanced and harmonious.
But I love the flavour. To me, it's a little bit like a tiramisu in flavour profile. That beautiful. Different types of chocolate and different. That's lovely, and the aniseed, which is.
You have been watching MasterChef, haven't you?
I don't watch that. I don't watch any MasterChef or cooking program. I mean,
he's a chef in his own right, mate. He doesn't need to.
That's right. You can blow up barbecues on your own.
We'll be back in the first third, but so far, guys, magnificent.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. And I'm quite enjoying.
What are we drinking it with?
We're drinking the McLaren Vale.
The Dowie Dool Reserve Shiraz 2010.
Very nice.
It's a rich and chocolatey wine as well. So again, it's actually, as you know, I'm not a great fan of reds and cigars, but that one has got enough richness to match this.
If you're going to have a red wine cigar, it's got to have fruit or chocolate. It's got to have something that resonates with cigars. It can't have tannin.
No,
and
that one's got tannin, but it's not.
But no,
it's nicely balanced.
It's really chocolate
and soft.
Fruit and soft. It's beautiful because I can pick a Shiraz anywhere, and that's just magnificent.
I know you can. You can.
We've just done videos for Split Bucket. You got none right. Not one. What the hell are these?
And what was your excuse?
Giraffe. You picked 3 Shirazes Giraffe.
That may be true, but we're back at the end of the first.
Children, animals,
lucky I'm a cigar expert. Jesus, I didn't say I was a wine expert. Neither are you, by the way.
Kenny palms it off.
Start with you, Kenny. First third.
Sailing along beautifully.
Ash is still there?
Ash is still here.
Oh, hang on. Let's do a photo of that ash, mate. Honestly, do that again. Come on, let's do that again, because you couldn't do that twice. Please follow his nose. Please follow his nose. No chance.
No, not with this cigar. It's a lovely cigar. It's just one of those complete cigars with everything in place and full of flavour. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
It's one of the best cigars I've had this year.
It's right up there.
And you know, remember these when they first came out?
Yeah,
did you?
Look, we did. I want to think whether we did a review of them or not. I'm trying to think.
I remember when they first came
I don't
out.
think I've
and
seen it before.
I think it was Nino who actually did a review when they first came out. Nino, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know he was blown away by them, if I remember correctly, and it was from there that it piqued my interest. Actually, got a couple of boxes in from Spain at that point in time, and I really did enjoy them. But just
not
time.
as much as this.
This is as I said. What flavours are you getting, Ken or Smithy? Either one. What flavours are you getting from it?
I haven't got any more of that aniseed. There was just those touches there that I was getting to begin with, but I think that's all gone. But there was
I'm now seeing a tiny bit of that.
I'm not getting those. I'm getting more of that cedar that you're speaking
But
about.
I'm still getting the cedar,
which is just that beautiful richness. This is a superb
and
cigar.
it's velvety.
It is velvet. It's just
The mouthfeel.
smooth.
The
Yeah,
mouthfeel is
just
something special.
The smoke's great.
There's a ton of Seco in this, but really high quality Seco in this cigar. It is you can't give enough superlatives, really. I mean, but it is very much in that chocolate cappuccino base type
Not
cigar.
dark chocolate.
No. Milk chocolate cappuccino.
No.
That sort of.
There's
that
no
sort of,
bitterness there or anything
No.
like that. It's just. I'm trying to find
Just a little bit of a hint of earthiness, but that's not a problem.
That's always been Vega Robaina
Yeah,
too.
not a problem.
It's always been Vega Robaina, which is what I like about this cigar. In that, often one of the biggest complaint about regionals or edition limitadas is that they don't really resemble the mark, and this is certainly Vega Robaina, or everything Vega Robaina should be. And there's, given some of the crap Famosas we've seen lately and some others, I mean, but this is superb. Okay, we'll come back to the end of the second third, but so far, so good. Agreed?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Superb.
we haven't dropped anything in water yet today.
Beautiful day. Hey, it's a beautiful day.
It's good for everyone. That wasn't even on.
When?
Then.
The whole section?
Yeah.
No way. You want to check it? Okay, so we missed the second third only because, well,
Idiot.
actually deleted it.
It was gold. There was gold.
It was gold.
It was
in there.
comedy.
Gold.
It was informative. I think it was some of our best work. And they're blaming me for it. I'm blaming Rob for dropping the remote in a bucket of water.
That was 2 weeks ago.
And Rob's blaming Ken for having the bucket of water. So
So we're back here. So
Unbelievable.
we're back with the Vega Robaina Maestro 2007. I want you to give me a wrap up. I want you to give me the flavour profile, the body, and where would you rank it as the number of, well, of the cigars that
do
you
what
had
we did
this
last
year?
time
do
again.
it, yeah. Well, just
Done.
and add a touch more. I'll go first on that. Look, it's gotten a little darker and heavier in this sort of back end of the second third and into the final third. Yeah, well, I'm just recanting on what we.
Recant
Well,
away.
you have to do that.
Yeah,
so
I know
you stuffed
because
it up.
Yeah. But you mentioned it just before. It is starting to pick up again, and I like that it's gotten a touch darker because you mentioned when we missed that part there about would you smoke it now or would you lie it down? And I still think there's several more years left in this to lie down and enjoy
But
because
it's got that
of that.
Batman darkness now.
Yeah,
it's got that
it's
real.
Where's it going to go? I was complaining that I wasn't being taken on enough journey, and that darkness now was sort of gone. Well, that's where the journey's going to go, somewhere down the
But
track.
when we said that, because it started so brilliantly, and it maintained that level of intensity, but it didn't take us on a journey. But now it's gone into that darker profile in that last third.
Yep.
Where would you rank it in your top 10 cigars for this year?
Look, this year it's in my top 3 easy. It is one of the best cigars I've had this year by far.
You gave it 92.
Now, I was just about to say, I gave it 92. It's an easy 94 for me. It's a great cigar.
Done.
Yeah, look, guys, it had that little period sort of around about from half to a third where it just, a little bit of bitterness came through, it just dropped off a tiny bit. Still terrific. But it's kicked right back in, and it has got that sort of almost dark cherry character.
There's a touch of fruitiness.
Yeah, that wasn't there earlier. It's a lovely cigar. It's right up there.
Out of your top 10 this year, where is it?
Oh, it's certainly up there in the top half dozen,
Yeah.
for sure.
Rank it?
Oh, 94, 95.
What I love about this cigar,
You've got lots to sell.
no, forget that, because I think after today we'll keep most of them. But I love a mouthfeel in a cigar. Like
Creamy.
it's just
Creamy.
got that
Where it feels
beautiful.
velvety,
You know, you can often have a cigar and it tastes like toasted tobacco, and it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. There are certain cigars you will have which just coat the palate, coat the mouth, and it just feels dense. And I know you don't like the term, but viscous. In
I don't have a problem with that.
No, in your
That might
mouth.
be him.
And there's a lot of smoke. It's great.
It's just gorgeous, and it just lingers and lingers and lingers.
Actually, I'm not sure I'm fussed on viscous, but we'll move on.
I asked you once and asked you twice. But that's just,
Yeah, you got a comment first up or nothing?
that's it.
Yep.
But I love the complexity. I love the fact that it's great from the get-go. And I think that's something we always look for in a cigar. Where it's going to go from here, I think it's got a couple of years left in it.
Oh, and the rest.
And the rest. But
I can't see you going backwards.
it's one of those cigars that you'd want to try on a regular basis. I'd hate to lose some of that beautiful intensity that we have in this cigar. For me, it's a good 94, 95 cigar. I have no doubts about that. It's certainly in my top 3 for the year. It's what cigars should always be about. It's what you always hope they're going to be about.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a surprise for you guys next week on the forum. Some fantastic cigars coming out. Hasta luego. I hope you all keep well. And to Guy, keep getting better, mate. And we'll see you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.
I think that was on this time. Yep.
Righto.
I'll give you another shot at that so we get it right this time.
Kenny's the only one out of us 3 who's actually ever dated a supermodel.
It's
Well,
hard
they
to
said
believe.
that, and I said I couldn't comment.
But then we'll get back to Ken's
He's
sex
walking
life a
idiot.
bit later
So I
on.
think you've got your little paper birdie on the top of the thing again.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. We'll be back to you.
What do you think? That's
do you think-
going in?
We'll be back to you at the beginning of the first third.
Has there been anything so far that's not going to be cut?
Yeah, I think they welcome to today, and then we'll go straight to the first third.
The photos.